Hi everyone. So today I thought I'd share with you an unboxing of the James Bond Advent Calendar. I was determined that I wasn't going to buy this because I really couldn't justify the £200 cost. However, last weekend Selfridges had a 20% off offer, so it brought it down to £159, which I still kind of wasn't fully convinced by. I ordered it anyway. But just before it was about to dispatch and before they took the money, they reduced it to £50. So I cancelled my original order and placed the order instead for the £50. So I've got myself a proper bargain here. I was convinced I wasn't going to receive this, but it arrived today, 3 days late for the start of the Advent countdown. But I thought I'd share it now and unbox it and show you what it's all about. So you get lots of Selfridges yellow wrapping paper. And then you get quite a fancy looking box. So it is price marked £200 on the side there, I can see. These are now out of stock, unfortunately. I still keep an eye out for them every now and again just to see if I can find any more. They were for sale on the 007 store as well for £200. There is one other website which is selling it, but it doesn't look all too trustworthy. There's a bit of 007 branding on the top there first of all, and a nice tie there to crack it open, if I can. Right, I've got it open. That was a bit harder than I thought it was going to be. So let's crack it open and find out what it's all about. So that is the calendar. So you can see nice embossing of all the movie logos across the years. Obviously No Time to Die is included on there as well. You'll notice as well, obviously it is a 12-day advent calendar, unlike your traditional 24. So you're not only paying, well, recommended price £200 for this, but also getting shortchanged for the amount of days. Obviously you can see there, day number 7 has got the logo on there based on the special number that it is. So I just thought I'd crack each door open. I know what's in the calendar, there's no secret about that. Even the Selfridges website lists all the items that you will get. The 007 store are a bit more coy about it, but I don't know what order they come in. I have suspicions about what's going to be behind door number 7, being the special day that it is, but we'll soon find out. So let's just crack them open and let's take a look. So day number 1. So they're all wrapped up inside. Lots of wrapping. Now if you have seen the items involved, you'll probably realise that this is only worth the money for Bond collectors. The kinds of items that you're going to get aren't hugely valuable to those who don't maybe collect Bond memorabilia. I did see a video on YouTube from someone who specialises in advent calendars, who said it wasn't really worth the money because if you aren't, a proper collector, then you won't appreciate this stuff anyway. But for the first day, this is apparently exclusive to the advent calendar. I haven't seen it to buy anywhere else, and certainly not on the 007 store. We have a Dr. No pocket square. That kind of dotted motif that is synonymous with the Dr. No title sequence, that is making a comeback. It obviously featured in No Time to Die just before the titles, but there's a bit of branding for the 60th anniversary coming through, with that motif coming back again for the 60th anniversary. That was day 1. Day number 2. So again, we're all wrapped up. It's like Christmas. Yeah, so next up then we have some Charbonnel and A. Walker dry martini truffles. These are dated the 21st of January 2022 on the side. These are posh chocolates. Again, if you're opening this up and thinking, is that it for my chocolate? These are smaller than the ones they sell on the 007 website, so I think they come in a tin on the website. I think they're at least £15 on there. So these are pretty pricey truffles. So again, I'm trying to justify the cost, but having got this for 50 quid, this is much more justifiable for the price I paid. Okay, day number 3. Oh, a bit more chunky this one. Aha, so we've got the socks. So this is part of the 007 collection, which are readily available on the 007 website as well. I think they're priced at 12 quid each. So before I did order it at the more expensive 159 quid, I did try and tot up the totals that I could kind of find. So these were 12 quid towards the overall cost. They're not socks that I'm going to wear. They do pride themselves for the 200 needle count weave. They do have little Bond motifs on there. And each of their socks has a different name, so they've released a villain range recently. So yeah, these are not your everyday socks, but certainly ones that I will keep intact. I'm not going to wear them at all. Yeah, that's all the same. Number 4. Oh, that's a bit tighter, that one. Right, it's another light one in here. And we have Saffin's Broken Mask keyring. One I don't own, and I purposely held off from buying it when I knew I was going to be getting this calendar. Again, it's not much. It's quite a weight to it, and the keyrings on the 007 store are quite high quality. It's probably going to annoy me that I have this one not in the boxes that I have the rest in. If you do follow the 007 store and what's available on there, you'll realise that these are, in excess of 15-16 quid. I think this one's going for 20 quid overall, so I notched that up when I was trying to justify the cost of this. Again, to other people, 20 quid for that may not be so convinced, but obviously because I collect this kind of stuff and I want to have all of those keyrings, is certainly worthwhile, and one that I've wanted to add anyway. Okay, we've got number 5. Sorry to any superstitious people out there. When I film this on the 3rd, I've already bypassed that now. Okay, so so the next one then, in a nice little kind of bag with 007 branding, we have Carmel Can's Lucky Dice. So these are the dice that Carmel Can uses in Octopussy. They're weighted towards 666, which he needs to obviously win the game. And yeah, at the end of the day, they are just dice, but they are weighted towards 666. So yeah, the mathematician in me is looking to give those a go and to investigate to see whether that is the case or not. I'm presuming they're heavily weighted, so they always give you 666, but yeah, that's quite a nice little collectible there. Again, these are ones that I haven't seen for sale anywhere else, so I haven't been able to kind of see a like-for-like price for these at all. Yeah, but pretty nice and kind of nice little collectible bag. That's not something that comes up in the kind of branding for this. Okay, number 6. Oh, quite a weighty one, this one. I think it might be more chocolates. There we have it. Yeah, so some more Charbonnel Walker chocolates, so 5 in total. Yeah, and I think they're the same as the ones available on the website. So they have kind of little Nelly motifs there. I think they're all the same. Yes, they are. But again, these I haven't ordered from the 007 store website. They're not ones I would personally buy just outright. But again, as a part of this, quite a nice little collectible there. And I've got obviously a more traditional advent calendar gift there. Okay, number 7. So let's see if I'm right behind what I suspect to be behind this one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so this is the USP of this advent calendar, I guess. So an actual poker chip, apparently screen used from Casino Royale. So I've managed to get $5,000. Unfortunately, I missed out on the 100,000. Yeah, proper weighty poker chip. The thing of these is obviously they are readily available elsewhere. You can buy kind of versions of these poker chips, but these are from the Eon archive, supposedly, and it's got a certificate of authenticity signed by Meg Simmons, who is the archive director. So it does look very much like the ones that you can buy. I feel like it feels a bit more weighty, but certainly that is the unique selling point of this this Advent calendar, and as I suspected, it is behind door number 7. Number 8. I do like their wrapping. Okay, yeah, so we have here the Golden Gun magnet. So you've got the magnet on the other side there. Nice little touch again with the 007 logo on the magnet itself. Again, I've been holding off from buying any of the magnets because I feel those are a bit more overpriced. This is a nice little collectible. I don't think this one is, it might be available on the website actually, but again, they're magnets, usually around 14-15 quid or so. So again, you can see the price is notching up for 50 quid. I feel this is a bit of a steal, to be honest, which is why when I ordered it early in the week and I cancelled my original order, I was really thinking that it wasn't going to arrive. So really chuffed. I didn't quite believe it until DPD came calling today. Okay, we're into the last row now, so door number 9. Bit of a chunky one, but quite lightweight because we've got the Dry Martini Gourmet Popcorn by Joe and Steph's. They do a bigger version. I think they're in my cabinet and behind there. Obviously these are reduced down to fit into the calendar. Again, this is quite top of the range popcorn. So yeah, justifies its place in here just about. Obviously, being the collector I am, they are going to stay in the packet. So yeah, they're not going to look too well in a few years' time, but yeah, we'll keep those in the packet there because I don't really fancy the flavour anyway, to be honest. So it's day number 9, day 10. Got another pouch that's fallen out. Yeah, it's another pouch similar to Kamal Khan's Lucky Dice. There is another card inside as well, if we can dig it out. Yeah, so this is the Golden Bullet with 007 engraved into it from Golden Gun. Obviously this is sent to MI6 to prompt Bond onto the mission of seeking out the man with the golden gun, to kind of make it look like he's after Bond. So we've got another little card here as well. Again, this is based on the prop bullet in the Bond archive. It's made to exact scale and finished with 18 karat gold. So again, I think this is worthy of its place in the collection. It's small, but this doesn't have an equivalent anywhere on the 007 store. I haven't been able to find one online at all. So again, with the dice, the poker chip, and with this one as well, you could argue they're priceless, but obviously they are worthy of their place in this collection. I guess things that you wouldn't be able to get elsewhere anyway. Okay, we've got door 11. A big one this. Yeah, so we've got here the spirit measure. It's got small and larger at the top there. It's got 007 branding on the back and 2 quotes there, so a dry martini and then shaken not stirred on the other there. Again, no equivalent that I can find, but again, if this were listed on the 007 store, I'm sure it'd be in excess of 15 quid probably. So again, another nice one to add there. And finally, we come to door number 12. It's a very suspicious rectangular looking parcel. And there we have it. So these are the most recent release of playing cards. I have got them already, so I think it's Theory 12, I think, released them. But this does come in a external case. I'm not sure how easy it's going to open. Or is it just a sleeve? It might just be a sleeve, actually. If so, I can maybe get it off, or maybe not. There we go. Try not to ruin the sleeve it comes in. There we go, yeah, so it is the same cards that are available on the 007 store. These are pricey cards. Obviously, Carta Mundi used to do the cards for Bond. These Theory 12, I think they're called, Theory 11, have taken over the production of playing cards. These are 12 quid, or 13 now, I think, on the 007 store. So again, it's up to you whether you think 13 quid is valid for a pack of cards. There's some unique Bond motifs on here as well. Down the side here we've got Orbis Non-Sufit, so the world's not enough. And I think I might open one of my set of cards now, because I've left them kind of in the packaging over my cabinet over there. I'll probably open that up just to see the designs on them, because they do have some nice unique designs for the relevant playing cards for the kings, queens and so on. Yeah, so really nice addition there. So yeah, I see where people come from about the 200 quid price tag. My suspicion is this was originally a Selfridges product, and they've worked with the 007 store to produce it, because they've sold it obviously in both places, which might explain the premium price tag. It is a premium design, so they are justifying it in that way, and obviously you do have some nice products within it as well. Yeah, for your everyday consumer, 200 quid would be a hard pill to swallow, but I'm chuffed to bits with it being 50 quid, because that's a bargain in my book. I've notched up the prices as I've been going along, well over 50 quid here. Again, it's whatever you feel it's worth in the long run. But yeah, based on prices against the 007 store, just the things I can price up is well over or approaching 100 quid. So when you throw in the golden bullet, the dice, the pocket square and the actual prop chip, again, you can't find it easy to put a price on that, but it is well worth its money, I would say, particularly at the lower price point where I got it for. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you just to see what it's all about. Apologies for sharing something that is out of stock now, but I did want to share that with you, because obviously part of this channel is my collection and what I gather over the years, so I did want to share that with you. This is the first time I've opened it, so first time I've been looking at it, and the bits and pieces that come in within it as well. So yeah, nice little box as well. The boxes themselves, this is what made me think 50 quid's a bargain. The boxes themselves are selling for 40 quid on eBay, empty, and they haven't sold any yet, but some people are trying to flog them now for well over 200 quid. So if you do find it available, if it does come back in stock somewhere, do pick it up. Well worth the money in my book at the price I got it for. But unfortunately, if they are sold out and it's an Advent thing, then very unlikely they'll come back in this year. But based on how successful it's been, the fact it's sold out, wouldn't be surprised if they release a 2022 version and beyond. So do keep a lookout next year. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope that was interesting, if nothing else, to give you an idea of what is included there. I'm chugging away at some videos in the background. I'm just trying to juggle it with work at the moment, but I have got some ideas. I've recorded some audio for a video, so I will be producing some new content very soon. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.